Welcome back. It's toaster time. I'm trying to pull out of the parking lot. First, official real video. My hand's crooked as shit. First official video of 2022. Wait till these people get out of my way here. I gotta multitask. Oh, man. So, 2022, a new year, new things. Looking forward to definitely doing some fun stuff. We got some new members, as you know, Corey, and there's more coming. I don't know how much I want to expand on it because I like the element of surprise, but we are expanding in a different way, making the name bigger. I stand for that name. NEFPV stands for so much other than New England FPV. It's a society, it's a group of people, it's a way of life, it's family. It is so many things, and with a lot of people in the last couple years really getting into this hobby, you got a lot of people that are going, I don't know what's good. You just watch somebody's review on a video, and if you're getting paid to do the reviews, I have a hard time believing you're 100% honest. If you're paying for something and it's out of your pocket, and I think there's a different level of review there. And if you're constantly always reviewing everything, is the passion is the same as somebody that does it, buys it, builds it, whatever, and then reviews it? That's for y'all to decide. But I love the passion that is in our group. Like typical guys, you get a couple of us together, we turn into a bunch of little kids. That sun is right in my face. We're a bunch of little kids. We laugh, make stupid jokes. We're flying around. I got 15 LED hula hoops in my basement. We're having a field day. That's the camaraderie that we all enjoy. And again, my channel, if you're new, it was started as an outlet, but also to help other people. And I'll say this as many times to get it out there, is that, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I spent a lot of stupid money, and I didn't need to. I should have started a lot smaller. I will say a million times that the Tiny Whoop is what got me to fly, and what made me a phenomenal flyer, in my opinion, humble. Man, that guy almost just got T-boned. The Tiny Whoop is what gave me the confidence to try things and not worry about breaking things, and I didn't need to go a million miles an hour to have a good time and fly. But there's some people out there that believe that you need to be at a 5-6 inch quad 6S doing 90 miles an hour the entire time to have fun, and I don't agree with that at all. The simplest basic designed quad is the original Tiny Whoop, and it's a brushed 1S quad. They're not super hardcore fast. They just can go places that you can't with other things, and you can fly them around other people, and you can have 10 of you flying around in the basement, assuming your basement's not that big, and it's a freaking field day. So that's one of my favorite quads. But anyway, bunny trail. So like I said, I got to do a normal at the desk video. I'm gonna need Corey's help because we're gonna pop through, and I want to start introducing you guys to more of the people that are getting involved. There's some new ideas being put out there. I think this will benefit the community. It'll benefit our little group. I have stuff. I give away free stuff all the time. Somebody needs this, somebody needs that, boom, gone. We trade parts. It's like that community thing. It's like a big, what the hell do you call those? Jesus. My brain ain't working. I'm still in work mode. It's not like a flea market. We used to go to them when we were kids at the racetrack, where everyone car parts, but they barter and shit like that. But that is a great thing in the community, and I think it should be explored more. Where if more people were talking within the community, John needs a camera. Well, so-and-so needs motors. Is there a way to trade? I know, bad example because they're not the same value, but we all have bins full of stuff, and those things could be going to other people to help them get started in this this hobby or to try building something. Because even if I sold something, I'm going to sell it at a way lower price and better deal to help somebody out. And that's what's going on right now. But I mean, that's part of the surprise. I'm going to be building something that I've never built before, a new build, 1S, a 1S build. There's a couple people that are going to leave comments going, I know what it is, because yeah, I've been talking to you about it, and you're sending me stuff, you bought me motors, I'm sending you this. So there's a lot of fun things coming this year, and I'm looking forward to it. Change is good. Oh, speaking of, one of them is texting me right now. I'm excited. As stubborn as I am, and we all kind of get in our ways and don't like change, the little bit of change that's going on now is great. Our group is growing in a manner where it's expanding and going all over the place. And I was debating on that's the contemplation right now, or one of them is, do we just leave it New England FPV? It's just, that's the name, and then you're there, chapters, or do I create like South Coast, North Coast, East Coast, West Coast FPV, or just leave it as one name and then see how it goes. I'm kind of leaning towards just the one name, so no confusion. Everybody's part of one name, one crew. You can just say it's a chapter in this area or that area, which I think I'm kind of convincing myself as we speak. But I'm excited in, like I said, many ways. And the biggest thing is it's going to benefit the community around us. I know there's bigger names and stuff out there on YouTube, and hey, power to you. But do you have the community? Do you have the passion to help others? I think some of those bigger channels don't. They're not there for that. They're there to quote unquote get famous, and some people care a lot about the views and the thumbs ups and stuff. I just noticed, speaking of that they changed it where you don't see how many thumbs down you get anymore. It doesn't show that to you. I was looking through some of my videos, and it shows, the percentage of thumbs up, and I noticed one, and of course it was my crazy goggles video I did of the scary mask I put on the new set, and it was like 80% or something like that. And I'm like, huh, I didn't know that. How could you hate extreme creativity? And it doesn't, if you don't like the goggles, do you have to hate the video? I don't care. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Again, we're not trying to be famous. We're trying to help the community. We're trying to have a place to go to talk about a build or your frustrations or how do I tune this. Hey, what are you guys doing this weekend? You guys want to do some grilling? We're going to create we're trying, because thought from here going out into the universe with other like-minded people to make this happen, and I think it really will. I've slightly talked with Corey about it because he's the one that's around here lately the most and helping me out. So he was the first person to hear this, and I know he's already on board. He was the fastest I've ever seen get hooked in FPV. I always make the joke, it's like getting bitten by that bug. You start to see the change, and then especially learning to fly acro, there's that struggle. The tons of texts where, hey, should I get this? Should I get that? Hey, I bought this. And then it starts bunny trailing, and then the next thing you know, there's a look in their eye. And they are insanely hooked. FPV is worse than crack. I've said it. Once you get bit by that fucking thing, the addiction is insane. Because now, like Corey, staring into outer space while we're walking around doing something. Dude, I could shoot that gap, I shoot that gap. He's setting up a track in the basement at his house. He's the fastest I've ever seen got hooked. He bought the Acro B. He still flies that. We built in an OG Tiny Whoop. He bought Sweet Tooth off me, so he's got a 2.5-inch Cine Whoop. He just got the Cine 8. So we're working, tuning, building all of those things. He's got his channel up. It's insane, but I love it. The passion. And that's what New England FPV needs. That's why I'm glad he's helping me out. And it's going to continue and it's going to grow. And we're going to find a way so people that are out there, new people listening, watching this, will have somewhere. Again, a lot of these big reviewer guys, I don't know how often they respond to questions or if they care to or if it's annoying, because again, they're doing it for a living. They're probably getting 8 billion responses on the videos. I don't know how passionate they are about helping everybody out other than reviewing a quad and telling you to go buy it and making money off their affiliate link. I honestly don't know. And I don't care about any of that. I want to legitimately help people make the right decisions to get involved in this hobby. I want a place for them to go, again, to ask a question or find out where we're flying or where's there a best place to fly in this area. And then within the community of people, you're going to have an awesome answer and you're going to have people to fly with. You're going to have people to sit around, laugh, and talk about the crazy things that happen at a barbecue, at a place that we're flying. I would love to create a meetup somewhere. Come up with a localized area or create areas in those communities that we're creating to have a place to go and fly and meet some of the faces that you see behind the phone all the time. I would love to meet half of the people that I talk to. And again, lately there's been new people. I'll throw my email out there and start talking to somebody. And I pay attention to the comments. I pay attention to the people that are watching the videos. And certain people are like, yep, I got to start talking to them. And I am honored that there are people out there that listen to my words and respect it and like what I do and love the flight videos I put out there. The Sin 8 has become one of my biggest passions in the flying community because of what it can do, how small it is, how capable it is, how great of a flight time it is, and how robust. Other than Brian breaking one, I have no idea, if he wants to leave that comment if he watches this video, how the fuck you crash and break that thing. I don't know. But it has held up to a lot of abuse I put it through, and I want to say 8/9 people, /8ish, 9ish people, have purchased one because they have loved what I've done with it. And that means a lot. I'm just a knucklehead sitting on my laptop and making videos and sitting in the toaster, the Honda Element, and making videos for you guys. And it means a lot. I am deeply, deeply blessed and thankful that you guys enjoy what I do and, my opinion of a quad. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to give a BS opinion about a quad if I don't believe in it. If it's not on my shelf and it's not being flown on the regular, there's no way in hell I'm gonna recommend it. I'm a picky motherfucker when it comes to quads on all levels. It could be the best flying quad in the world, and if I think it's ugly, I ain't buying it, I ain't flying it. I don't care if I'm blindfolded and don't get to see what I'm flying, and it flies great and I bring it back in and I look at it, I'm like, ugh, yeah, that's fucking ugly. I'm not flying it. That's just my weirdness. So I'm a picky bastard. So again, thank you. So yeah, working with these people and gonna try to make this thing a much more known thing. If this is something that you watching this video are interested in, and I have not chatted with you yet, I would be interested in chatting with you. Because if you are about helping the community and love flying, it is your lifestyle, your wife yells at you every time you go down in the basement, telling you've been down there 10 times a day to modify this, fly that, then you're probably somebody you should talk to. If you're interested in helping this community and enjoy making videos like we do, yeah, we should talk. Because we could make this thing countrywide, Canada. I mean, we can go anywhere with it, and it will be beneficial to everybody. And there's a lot of people that I think we could still talk to promote us, promote the mentality, the idea of what we're trying to do. Because that's the biggest thing, Take away the name, take away the faces. It's what it stands for. That is the biggest passion. Time I got 14 minutes. That is the biggest thing about this, and I think this will get a lot of people worked up in a good way to want to get involved. And like I said, somehow, at least again, if you're new to the channel, I live in Connecticut, basically right under Massachusetts, right in the middle of Connecticut, off 91. There are tons of places to fly within this area. There are great places to meet up, and some of those really cool places are literally 5 minutes from me. COVID has fucked up way too much shit and ruined a lot of opportunities that I wanted to do, and I wanted to do a get-together and a cookout last year, and I just kind of swept it under the rug and didn't bring it back up because I don't want to push anybody to do something they don't want to do because of COVID, and, you know, health is number one. And can't have a community if we're all sick and can't go out and do anything. So hopefully this thing will wind down a bit more, and I will have the opportunity to get together with the guys and discuss what we can do this year. If I can get the time off, it would be cool to kind of travel. Not too far from home because I got young kids, but travel. Even do like a camping thing. Meet up with some people somewhere at a campground where we can go off and find places to fly and vlog and laugh and sit around a fire, drink a beer, smoke a cigar, and have a freaking blast. That's where our minds are headed. I said we're just getting out of the holidays, so a lot of the guys I haven't talked to. I think Brian's still in Florida. Chet's doing the family thing. Corey, he got out of quarantining. His wife works in the commercial-ish, industry, serving people and stuff. So they had a close call, so they had to quarantine. So I got to see them for the first time the other night because he's having receiver issues on the Sin 8. So they popped over for a quick bit. So they are good. So we should see them Saturday night, and we'll discuss this more with them on Saturday and get some more great ideas and obviously get some whooping in. I honestly haven't been flying at all. Other than some tiny whoop in the basement, my Maiden of Pearl, and just testing some builds. All I've been doing is just kind of rebuilding and fucking with stuff in the basement. I've had so many great freaking edits put together for quite a while now. I still have 10 edits that I haven't uploaded to YouTube on top of the couple that are up there. So I still have plenty of content to get to you guys. And I've been only doing one video a week just to kind of keep it low key, and then I wanted to do with this as a desk video, but we're getting snow tomorrow, so wifey wanted to go shopping, so I'm getting this out of the way now, so I can relax. And last night was bowling night, so I'm out late. That's my late night. I'm usually asleep by 8:30 during the week, so I was 11:30 last night. So last night, if you didn't see the post that I posted before I decided to get in the car and make this video, I bowled a 225, a 277, and a 222. If I do the math right, I believe that's a 724 series, which is kick-ass. And having a really screwed up hand, my hand feels good today. It's really, really good. Usually by the end of the night, my hand starts getting numb. I accidentally smacked the hamster cage. When I was a freshman in high school in the middle of the night, and I ended up cutting into my tendons and really doing some damage. So it's been a struggle. And it took, it's my late 20s with my ex-wife where I got back into bowling, and it took a long time. And again, I still struggle. It's nothing that's ever going to heal, or it's kind of like it gets worse, gets better, gets worse. It's like if I do nothing, then I'm not working the hand and it's stiff and sore. But if I overwork it, then it's like overstretching a rubber band, and I'm lucky I can make a fist. On the way home from bowling, trying to hold the steering wheel, the hand is numb. So it's a catch-22. But last night was a great night. We bowled an awesome team, and last time we bowled them, we only took 1 point. So you get 4 points, one for each game and one for total. And we only took one game, so we lost 2 games and didn't get total. This time was a complete opposite. We did well, and I had a chance for a 300. I had my first 8 in a row, and my dumb ass started paying attention to bowling instead of laughing, giggling, and drinking beer. I looked up at the score after I changed the song on my earbuds and realized I had 8 in a row, and I got the weak knees. So I ended up pulling it, and that pulling across the chest, so I missed the head pin and screwed up. And then I got back on it because there was no more pressure, and they continued to strike on. And I think I got my first strike in the 10th, and it was like a 9 spare or something like that. 277. Can't argue. Haven't gotten the 300 yet. I've got like 2 or 3 299s, 298s, and a whole bunch of 297s. What a motherfucker. One more pin. That's the name of our bowling team. Just one pin. But yeah. So I'm excited. I look forward to what content we can bring you guys and some new people. When I get Corey, like I said, he can bring up their names on the laptop. So you guys, I want you guys to start following, checking them out. But most important, please leave a comment. If you think it's a stupid idea, be honest. I hate negativity and it sucks and it brings everybody down, but honesty is what drives the world, or I should say. So if you think it's a stupid idea and you want nothing to do with it, by all means, just say, hey, I want to go fly in my basement by myself. I don't care. But if you're interested and you're looking for that community help, you're looking for that community to fly with, or just the camaraderie, if I said it right, you want a tag, you want a name to go with you. I wouldn't say there's many restrictions. The only thing is if you're wearing our name, just like your job, anywhere you go out and do something stupid, you're a reflection of your job these days. That you're not some freaking shitbag. You're out not doing crack on the side of the road and people know it. And then, that's one of those NEFPV guys. Or you're out starting fights at bars. That would be my only stipulation, is that you are a reflection of us. If you wear our badge, then I can't say behave, because everyone makes mistakes, but if you're going to run around and have NEFPV on your car, on your hat, on your clothes, your videos, you're bragging about it, I want to hold a certain standard, I don't think that's wrong at all. And I'm talking hats. Just something, because the guys, we've all been talking about hoodies, especially in the fall and winter, to get a hoodie or something with our names on it. That actually was brought up because of bowling, so we wanted to get shirts for bowling. But I'd like to get some stickers made. I've been talking about trying to do explicit stickers forever, and I keep putting it off. But I want to get NEFPV stickers. People know who we are. I think that was cool. Reputation was always a thing in high school for me. My last name, like what your name stands for, that's a badge of honor. In the olden days and stuff, when somebody would say their last name, you'd go, oh, either a douchebag or, honorable. And the whole respect thing, that's what it boils down to. And then that's my old school stubbornness, is respect. And I want to bring that mentality to our name. And hopefully sometime down the road, when somebody hears that, or they're getting into the hobby, our videos will be all over the place. You guys will have hashtags on your videos, so they'll be like, oh, I know. Somebody go, hey, where I can get a part for this? Or, hey, I'm having trouble setting this up. You know anybody? Yeah, NEFPV, reach out to one of the guys in your area. Boom, you got the idea. So, on that note, I am pulling into the neighborhood. I appreciate you guys following around literally in the journey. I'm going to turn the heat down in the toaster. Woo! I look forward to the comments. I look forward to what this year brings us, and hopefully this will expand and really, really become something that the name means a lot. It took a lot for me to finally get in front of the camera after starting the channel and being very, very shy, believe it or not. Anybody that actually knows me would think that's absolutely insane. But yes, very shy, very hypercritical about myself and making a video and not changing it 50 times. In the beginning, I can't tell how many times I erased the video to start all over again because, I said this weird, or I didn't like that joke, or my hat's crooked, or I'm very hard on myself. And it took a lot, especially with the anxiety and stuff, to be able to do this. And it's become a lot easier, and I am very thankful that I can do this now, because I truly want to help y'all. I got something in my eye. So stay tuned. Please comment. Thumbs up if you actually like the video. Let me know that I am bringing content that you guys like, and I want to know who's interested and wants to get involved. So peace out.